Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll run the option. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Enough for a first down at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Here's the option play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We'll try to run it with the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's an option look. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The game makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That means the score, Alabama 14, Florida 0.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Gators offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Quarterback's got it on the option. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To the air. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And the Gators will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense in hurry-up mode. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is faced in the third and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
They're going to run the option. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Gators will have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets you go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Florida 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run the option. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators are in the red zone now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receiver in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Florida offense is back out on the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's leg way. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Tackled, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. And the wideout goes in motion. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Pitches to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Touchdown, tied. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Gators offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll try to run it with the option. The quarterback keeps the football. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's a big hit at the end, but they've earned a fresh set of downs.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's Lagway. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ball down his offense, coming back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made way down to the 25. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to run it. It's Miller. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
38, Florida, 24.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Handoff in a single back formation. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run the option. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. runs through the defender. Legs still churning, won't go down. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Aiming for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. And the comeback is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Bama. No chance to catch it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Florida. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a quick grab.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On the run, it's Young. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Back in motion now. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the option play. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 52, Florida 30.
We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's leg way. Fighting off the defender. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. It's an option look. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Get some space around the 30. Touchdown, Gators. Still plenty of life left.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the picked off, a crucial turnover? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Quarterback's got it on the option. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to run the option. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it on a counter. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Oh, it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's got some open field ahead at the 10. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Gators. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll try the option play here. Gets the first and still running. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Second down play coming up for this offense. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.